herstellen, Besatzung auf die Kriegsmarschstation, Kriegsmarschzustand herstellen.
And I had my microphone muted. Nice, thank you, Guns of Shooting. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Sea Power, welcome back to the Turning Point North Sea campaign that we've been playing these last few days. Also, that was super quick. Thank you, Guns of Shooting. Well done. Yeah, today we're looking at mission 4, which is unfortunately not translated to English at all. It is just showing up as custom mission in the mission roster, but that's fine. We know what we're talking about. We know what we're looking for. So let's just look at that. See, there's always something, you know. But at least I've got my coffee. I'm well prepared. I might have to look up the mission in the Steam workshop. I can hear sounds already. That's good. Turning Point North Sea, 4 out of 5, the Trade War. Yeah, I remember that this is a kind of a cool mission. I like that. Okay, we got a full briefing here, very good. Mission Trade War, it is the 26th of November 1991, so it's gonna get very, very uncomfortable, very, very wet and very, very cold. In the Öresund, right, that's in between the Danish islands. In the area of the Öresund, and he apparently once spelled it with the O with a stick through it and once with the O umlaut. Fair enough. I guess that is how it's spelled in German, I guess. A enemy resupply ship was spotted, which is concealing itself as a freighter. It is assumed that this ship is going to resupply a enemy submarine. So, in the AO, we are to expect submarines and fast patrol boats, localize and destroy the hidden U-boat or submarine supply ship. We have to observe the freighter from close by to figure it out. So we're not just picking it up on the radar will not be enough. That's what they tell us here. If we should localize enemy submarines, we should also destroy those. And right, Norwegian and Russian ships flying the Russian flag are to be sunk as well. So we are at all-out war at this point. Right, okay. Yes. Yes. Well, I think everything here is Kobe except for the Type 7 submarine. That is Panlos. Which is incidentally the coolest model there. But yeah, those are all. The rest is all Kobe. Right, okay. So rules of engagement have been adjusted. We are now also firing on freighters. Okay. Let's get in and immediately pause and have a little asset check. We have an SA-3 from the Griffin Squadron, which is an anti-submarine. Right? Yeah, it's got torpedoes, it's got drop tanks. No. What are those? What do you have underneath your wingtips here, sir? Well, 47 sonar buoys, 6 active sonar buoys, and 9 active sonar buoys and 6 passive sonar buoys, and 4 Mark 46 torpedoes. Are those concealed in there? And then 2 more in the hull, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we've got a P3C Orion, which is very, very good for anti-submarine location because you can drop a lot of sonar buoys with those. And they have this lovely, what's it called? Magnetic anomaly detector with a range of 1 mile. So if you send them on lowest altitude and just let them check, let them skim the surface, they can find a lot of submarines that way. And we have got a Sea King. Somewhere, okay, down here, nice. And the air submarine is supposed to be somewhere in here, okay. And we also have our fleet, or surface action group, ASW group. Oh, that's a large one this time. We've got Lutyens, we've got Murders, we know them of course. And we have P6141 Tiger, or Tiger, which is a fast patrol boat, and Panther. Right. What's happening here? See, that's why I'm confused, because it doesn't say that it has drop tanks. Usually the drop tanks are also mentioned on here. But I'm not sure. So what's happened to the quality on Kick? I can't read chat that way. Give me high quality. I need to read chat, man. The entire reason why I have that open. Yeah, exactly. It's weird, eh? Maybe they patched that out? I don't know. Could be. I'm gonna guess those are drop tanks. Makes sense for it to have drop tanks. Fixed external tanks could also be, yeah. Fair enough. Either way, I think it has a lot of endurance. Yeah, I think it has infinite endurance. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, I can send it around a few times. Nice. The P3 also a lot of endurance. And this one, I don't even know where you are from. I don't think I have a base for it, which means that once it runs out of fuel, I'll just have it infinitely. And we immediately have a lot of contacts on here. Okay, we're gonna send our helo to VID, as many of them as we can. We have a merchant over here under the German flag, but that could be, you know, could be fraudulent. So I'm gonna send one of my patrol boats there right away. Also, this weather on these small patrol boats has to be absolutely horrifying. Now, it did not serve when we had those. I think the class that superseded these were still in service when I was in the Navy. And even they, man, they were horrifying. I actually had the chance to serve on one once for 2 days. Which was, you know, it's not for me. Let's just say that.
Track 7001 is classified. Neutral, merchant.
They are also from a very, very different time. Like the doctrine with these was you sent them out as a pack, like 4 of them very, very close together, so that they show up on the enemy radar only as one target. And the enemy sends harpoon missiles or anti-ship missiles over. And then you spread out like a fighter wing, essentially. You spread out, only one of your guys gets hit, you fire your MM38s back, and then you weave back into port. You just wait for the enemy task force to come by any sort of bay, and then you just scream out of the bay with going 40 knots, fire your missiles, and hopefully go back. They planned with, you know, sending 4 boats out and hopefully maybe getting 2 boats back. Like, these were basically like for people to be discarded. Horrifying weapon. But it would have kept the Russian at bay until the Americans arrived. And the men that served on these, they're absolutely crazy. They were absolutely crazy. And the hulls, not from these class, I think, but from the class that I served with, they were made of wood. And they would always say that men of steel sail on boats of wood. Right, and you will go check out the other one. Actually, I can probably relieve you from this formation. You'll never be part of this formation again, I think. Formation, leave formation, Antigua, you will also leave formation. I should remove the menus. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, this one is not that important, but you need the map, of course. You need to know what I'm looking at.
Track 7009 is classified. Neutral, merchant.
That is a Norwegian trawler. But I think thinking fishing ships is still illegal, because that's like attacking civilians directly, while the freighters could carry war material, which is why we're sinking those. Right, piece 3, where are you? You are over here. Do you have a magnetic anomaly detector as well? I think you do, right? Yes! Excellent. So once you are in the Öresund, I'm gonna send you down to 50 feet as well. Right, so you guys are gonna look for a sub, which I think is gonna be hard in this weather. But your active sonar. Ooh. Well, too late now. You might as well keep going. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, and obviously, like these boats, they don't have sleeping quarters or anything. Like they go out when they go out on patrol. They are expected to dock with a tender at the end of the day, and then they all sleep on that. But it did happen every now and then that they would, you know, nothing is as constant as change in the Navy. They would have to just sleep anywhere in the corridors and whatnot, just for a night or maybe. Like the horrifying ships, man. Boats. I would never want to surf on one of those. And they don't exist anymore. They were able to go 40 knots, and we replaced them with little corvettes. The Oldenburg class, I think. I don't know if that's the class name. K130 class. And they don't go near as fast as 40 knots, which already tells you that we did not try to replace them one by one. The doctrine has changed. The corvettes, they are essentially like mini frigates, which is where they have the F on the hull as well. They are actually very, very good. I would have liked to serve on one of them, but I unfortunately did not get the chance. Maybe during a reserve shift, who knows? meat shielded, yeah. Hey, there's a rumor, I don't know how true this is, but there is a rumor that when they dived, when they did a test dive in the base where they were located, that they noticed that they're about 3 or 4 meters off the pier was like a little hill in the water everywhere. Like the water depth was 2 meters less than it should be. So they sent divers down, and apparently it was just filled with old bicycles, beer cans, old washing machines and whatnot, because these guys, when they had the parties on the end of the day, they would just throw their trash overboard. Don't know how true this is, but I can imagine that it is very true. They put it all in the blue shelf, as we say in the Navy. Yeah, that's a piece of German Navy culture that no longer exists because, well, the boats don't no longer exist. There we go. Alright, this one doesn't seem to be it though. Would have surprised me as well, but you know, gotta be thorough. Right, and he's also dragging a magnetic anomaly detector behind him, so he's also simultaneously looking for U-boats. Sounds about right, yeah. Yeah, doesn't it? Okay, so P6 141, you will swing around this little island, which I don't know the name of, and also you can go on MCON. I don't think your little radar will make the difference here.
Turn to course 337, hell 9.
What's her name? Union Hamburg. Well-deserved smoke break right here in the safe zone. Oh, that's not a tanker. That's a, what's it called? Yeah, you know what it is. In Amsterdam, oh, probably. Right. See, the thing is, I have to send these ships around to find the supply ship, but I also don't want to go too fast, because in this weather it's going to be hard to locate submarine in the first place. But if I go full speed, my sonar will not be picking anything up. Well, my active sonar will, but my passive sonar won't. But we are on active sonar, so that's fine. Another trawler, Danish. Still could be false flagging. Mountains of drowned bicycles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the bicycle. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. It's just the thing, you know, with German bureaucracy, if you have an old part, you can either fill out all the forms and have it replaced, or you could just say, you know, it got swept over in the storm, we need a new one.
Roger, turn 320.
If you've got a commanding officer that signs off on stuff like that, because you gotta remember, when you've got a culture like that, the COs are just as dirty as the rest of them, so... Right, we're gonna drop down to 50 feet any second now. Set altitude 50 feet, and also at this point you're gonna turn on your radar. You can already turn on your radar. And you will go through here. Oh, yeah. And this next waypoint you will set your altitude to 50 feet. Once you are searching on... No. You're searching on the east side of the channel here, and you're searching on the west side. Excellent. Going nearly 30 knots, and our destroyers are going 30 knots, 26 knots as well. That's nice. Oh! Uh-huh.
Track 7010 is classified.
Okay.
Neutral air.
We have a small little twin engine sport plane over here.
Contact faded. Track 7011.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing at the moment. Panther is charging ahead on the starboard side. Unfortunately, can't go any faster than this heavy sea. Well, I could send it to flank speed, but don't really want to do that. I mean, yeah, Tiga is a bit on a pointless mission here, but too late for it now. I mean, it's gonna block off the west side here. I could let them go slower, but this looks suspicious. Actually, I could just ask for everyone to identify themselves. That would probably be an idea.
Multiple surface contacts detected. Multiple surface contacts detected. Track 7005 is classified. Neutral.
A fishing boat.
Track 7002 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Who just identified as a neutral warship? That is a Norwegian? Yeah. Andijan class. That's a Soviet general cargo ship. Okay. There's a Netherlands ship. And there's a Norwegian trawler on the German flag, and that. Why did you self-identify? Hello, this is the Russian spy ship here, hello. But we are neutral. What the fuck? Okay. I mean, that makes it easy.
Engage track 7005. Engaging track 7005. Bulldog away. Track.
Please don't hit the fishing boat.
7005. On station.
Oh, it's gonna hit the fishing boat, isn't it? Well, the range doesn't fit, so it should go over it. Yep, okay.
On station.
Yeah, but then it would have, like, I guess the game needs another mechanic for it. It should identify something else. It should just show me a different class of ship then, until I visually ID'd it. Like, they should be able to spoof you. I guess the game just doesn't have that mechanic yet. So it immediately identified itself as a certain class of ship, which is also a Russian spy ship, which, you know, what else could it be? The pronouns are USSR, and the pronouns are about to be was were.
Contact faded. Track 7005.
Yeah, so we got 2 harpoons on the way. That should be enough, more than enough to sink this thing.
Roger, turn, roger, on station.
Also, we're gonna look around for a submarine in that general area. So you are going to drop some passive sonar buoys, or some DFAR buoys in... yeah, but intermittent, and actually above layer because it's so shallow here. And you're gonna drop them right here. And you can leave that waypoint out. It should be a good kill, yeah, I think so. It did say that we are supposed to sink Soviet freighter. Ah, vampire, look at that. Hello. Yeah, okay. Right, you swing out to here, you swing over here. Bring your launcher to bear.
Contact faded. Track 7013. Contact faded. Track vampire.
Yeah, that should be gone. Okay, so that over here is essentially, I guess... there should be, it could be an... okay, good work. You've destroyed the enemy supply ship. That was easy. So, possibly there's an enemy submarine in the area, and I think I might have found it. Yeah. Okay, so it's a oh, I don't even know. It's a ballistic missile submarine, I guess is the word for it. So we are going to drop a sonar buoy on its head.
Turn to course 2. Ahead full. Maneuver turn to course 039. Hell my.
Are those missiles crashing into the island? That would be hilarious. Where's my P3? Right here, okay. Get over there as well. And that helo might as well come over there as well.
019.
Could also be 2 submarines. Either they've crashed into the island, or we've lost them, which would suck. Radars are on. We should be picking them up.
Surface search on.
Bring all radars to bear.
Birds away. Track.
Ah, there we go. We just lost them.
Hostile. Surface. Contacts detected.
It's going into chaff. Nice.
On station. Weapon air. Bad track. Type.
Yeah, don't fire harpoon at it. Yeah.
Engaging track 701. Buoy away.
Miss.
We've been hit.
Yeah. They dropped off our radar. Well done.
You're hit. Birds away. Track 7021.
Got one.
Track 1001. We've been hit.
I think we're gonna lose the Lydians in this one.
7002. Multiple vampire.
Oh, there. Oh! That was not on the threat brief.
Detected.
We've got Norwegian fast patrol boats here.
98. Roger. Turn 253. Vampire. Bearing. Contact faded. Track.
Okay, then the normal
Track. Roger that.
U-boat search continues while we hope to save, which is not gonna happen.
Vampire. Bearing. Contact faded.
Right, I can't probably...
703.
Can I send missiles over? Or is the island in the way? I think that should be fine. Right, 2 harpoon on that one, 2 harpoon on that one.
Track 7011. Salvo fire.
weather here.
Ceasefire, track.
Those missiles just disappear.
Engage track 7-0. Engaging track 7-0-3-3. Contact faded. Track 7-0-3-3. Multiple hostile air contacts detected.
Come on. Yep, nice.
Track
Another one coming.
7-0-3-3.
Still going for the Lutyens.
Contact faded. Track 7-0-3-6.
Miss.
Birds away. Track
Another miss. No, they got it. Okay, nice. Very nice. More coming. Jesus Christ.
Engage track 7-0. Engage track 7-0-3-7. Floating beyond control. Abandoning ship.
Yeah, that's Lutyens gone. That popped out of nowhere. That was well done.
Engage track 7-0.
We'll only send one harpoon so far.
Track 7-0-1-1.
I think the patrol boats are out of missiles at this point.
Roger. Turn. Contact faded. Track 7-0-1-2. We'll go.
Hopefully one's enough on those.
Away.
A bit of a high pop-up. 7,000 feet? Christ.
Contact faded. Track 7-0. Buoy away. Hit track 7-0.
One of them gone?
2.
Why did that fishing boat sink?
Buoy away.
I guess one of the Russian missiles went for it. Yeah, well done. Okay, that sounds like a job on my past patrol boat.
Turn to course. 3. Turn to course. 3, 2, 3. Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing.
They got more. Okay. What's the line of attack here? Past the island. Okay.
Engaging track. Bulldog away. Track 7-0. Contact.
In that case, let's use some of the old MM38X Exocet missiles.
Vampire, vampire, vampire. Bearing. Contact faded. Buoy away. Turn to course. 2. Ahead full. Maneuvering eye.
Also, that's a Russian ship.
Engaging track 7-0-0-6. Salvo fire.
That's a bit of a low fire rate. Is it because of the weather?
Roger. Turn 1, 2.
Now, can you pick up those missiles on your radar, I wonder?
Roger. Turn. Hit track 7-0-0-6.
One of them crashed into the island again. This one should be enough. Man, this is all so low range. This is like stabbing in the dark, man. There we go. That's taken care of.
Roger, turn 125.
I don't think he's picking them up. He's got no radar.
Roger, turn 0. Say Roger, turn 119.
We only have surface search radars on these. That's a problem. Any second now they're gonna pop out of the fog. We're gonna pick them up too late.
006.
That's more like it. Good old 76mm Auto Melara. Ah! Yes! Their shell casings make an amazing umbrella stand, by the way. Where did those missiles go?
Roger, turn 325.
I'm a bit worried. They just miss entirely?
330. Roger, turn 270. Buoy away. Confirmed.
I would assume that the trawler or the supply ship is close to the U-boat, or the submarine I should say, that they've either already resupplied it or that they were about to.
We'll go.
I don't know. Essentially I'm working on guesswork here, they could be anywhere.
Track 7. Hit track 7006. Buoy away.
Right, because the Tiger is not a capable anti-submarine ship, I'm gonna use the Tiger to pick up the survivors from the Lutyens.
Hit track 7006. Buoy away.
Unbelievable. You're going to hell for that one. Alright, let's clean up the map a little bit. I have a tendency to draw on the map way too much in every game that has map tools.
Buoy away.
What's the distance between the sonar buoys on this pattern? 2 miles, okay. I mean, if we just drop enough sonar buoys, we should find them in the end. And also, Lutyens, go down to ahead 1/3. Hopefully we can pick up something. So that thing just doesn't want to sink. Man, that is straight up old school. Having a pass by, attack run with the main gun, man. That is old school. And also only possible because the enemy is not firing back. Should be sinking soon, let's be honest. What are you doing here? Already firing, nice. 3,500 tons of cargo, yep, well done. And they're firing missiles. Nice. Man, the atmospheric condition is absolutely horrible in this. At least we got them both, but their missiles is probably gonna... Yep. Damn it. Chaff out. Not falling for chaff. Yeah, radar is absolutely inoperable in this weather. There's gonna be a lot of shipwreck people here.
Turn to course 20, ahead full.
Not to mention the fact that we just lost 2 destroyers out of 3. We still got 480 shots left for the 76. Let's... I don't have so many sonar buoys left, but the other ones should have. You're still dropping. P3 is also still dropping. You're basically dropping in the same area, so that's no point. Drop some over here. Ah, man. That sucks. You can drop down to 20 feet though, and search with your magnetic anomaly finder. Or actually, hang on, drop a active sonar buoy right in there. Above the layer, please. Yeah, you don't need to go there anymore. Might as well turn around. I also like that we had a threat briefing at the beginning telling us about enemy submarines and enemy supply ship, and there was no mention of enemy air assets or enemy sea assets, and then that turns out to be the main threat in this mission. Good job, intelligence.
Going away.
And then after you're done there, you're gonna drop another one right in here.
Going away.
Not a whole search pattern, just one. One is enough, thank you.
On station.
Who's on station?
Going away.
Ah. Have you dropped all your buoys? Yes, you have. Nice.
Roger. Turn 0. Roger.
Alright, let's make sure that they can't escape either.
Confirmed.
Drop some down here as well.
Roger. Turn 1. Roger. Turn 2. Roger. Go to altitude. Going away.
More like here. Yeah.
Going away.
Right, you've dropped, okay.
Roger. Go to altitude. Roger. Turn 3. Roger.
Drop down to 20 feet, and then might as well look for a sub on the way there. And then drop a sonar buoy up there. There we go. I wonder if bad weather affects the magnetic anomaly detector. Probably not. Well, the atmospheric weather like fog and all that would not interfere, but I guess high waves would also interfere with that. Which we have. It's not too bad, but it's not ideal sub-hunting conditions, as I would say. And the planes struggle with dropping in a narrow search pattern like that. They often have to do multiple runs.
Going away.
Shouldn't, yeah, I think so. But high waves should. Because there is obviously magnetic parts in the water as well, and if they get shifted around, you might get false readings of that.
Going away.
Which is the same reason that, you know, in U-boat we have worse performance of the magnetic torpedo detonator pistol, because in high waves, when the water gets folded around, the impact pistol, or the magnetic pistol rather, sometimes thinks, oh, I have detected a large magnetic variance, that must be a hull, I will detonate now. When in fact it's just a wave crashing over it. Right, I'm gonna get myself a new conning coffee. And then I will be right back, and I'll leave you with the beautiful view of patrol boat Tiga crashing through the waves. There we go. It's so funny if that helo got hit by a rogue wave. Well, funny for you maybe. I would find that a little bit less amusing. Ah! Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, on right next to the trawler. Of course you are. Hilo, get over here. No, actually, Hilo, you're gonna drop a nice little sonar buoy. Where is my piece 3? There you go. I'm gonna use you for this. You are gonna drop a passive sonar buoy. What do we have? Speed 13.2 knots, depth 184. Yes, you're gonna drop a passive sonar buoy above the layer. Right on top of them. And on the way there, you're gonna go down to 50 feet and maybe find another submarine. Who knows? Oh, that's actually a thing. As a watch officer on, like they have a closed bridge on these, where the helmsman sits and all the operators and all that. But as a watch officer and the lookouts, they are on top deck. They are on the open bridge. And it is like good conduct, good culture to not use the enclosed bridge. Like in absolute horrifying weather, you have to, but it's like a proof of seamanship or manliness or whatever that you stay up there as long as possible, because you can't really see much out of these little windows, but it's also navigationally more safe to be on the open bridge. And you can imagine if you've got 30 knots of wind and you go full speed against it and you go 40 knots against 30 knots of wind, you've got a relative wind of 70 knots up there pressing in your face. It's not like they exclusively send crazy people to those boats. It's that those boats turn you into crazy people, you know?
Track 7050 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine.
So it's not a whale, very good. Or a dolphin, or any other form of sea life. Okay, got the helo over there as well. Excellent, now we got them. Hopefully it's just one. Shame about the destroyers though. I will try to replay this and save the destroyers, I think. I don't want to go into mission 5 out of 5 immediately after this. Also, this is a little bit of a shorter mission compared to the others that we did. Like, yesterday's mission was super long. Oh man, Kattegat, Skagerrak, Öresund, like this area, in this weather. Oh. Makes me glad I'm not out at sea at the moment. Like, my coffee would already be cold.
Contact faded. Track 700. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Oh, you can write down in objectives and intelligence reports on here as the mission creator. That's good to know. I'll do that on my missions. Like air warning, yeah, air warning red, surface warning yellow, stuff like that. That would be cool. Who's on station? P3. Well then.
Roger. Turn 011.
Drop your sonar buoy. Also, buoy is a funny English word, by the way. Just want to have that clarified, that I find that word absolutely hilarious. Multiple tracks faded.
Contact faded. Track 7050.
Picked up survivors. Well done, Panther. Good job. Tiger. Ahead 1/3.
1/3. Maneuvering aye.
Pick up some more survivors.
On station.
Well, did you drop it? Why didn't you drop it? Yeah, the helo's gonna be here quicker than they will drop their sonar buoy, I think. You got them all? I think you do, okay.
Turn to course. 1. Ahead full. Maneuvering aye. Roger. Turn 100.
Let's try it with a long enough run-up. Look at the range, man. That contact is already faded. At 4 cables. Five by 4.
Contact faded.
Rain, lightning, and fog.
7008.
Ocean noise, 107 decibels. And no thermal layer. Actually, no. You stay on 20 feet. Keep searching with your magnetic anomaly finder. Hopefully we'll pick them up with that. Whilst P3 drops another sonar buoy. You guys see each other? Yes, you can. There he is.
On station.
T-guys on position, okay. Have you picked up your survivors?
On station.
Looks like it, okay.
Buoy away. Ahead full. Maneuvering aye.
Right, let's get you out of here.
Turn to course. 148. How am I?
There it is.
Roger. Turn 108.
Picked up by passive sonar of... this one. Okay. P3, do a little run up.
229. On station. Roger. Turn 071.
200 feet on you.
200.
What's your fuel situation? I don't know, I can't see it. Oh, massive amounts of fuel, lovely.
Roger. Turn 25.
Turn around.
On station.
And drop 2 torpedoes.
Weapon away. Roger. Turn 215.
Drop down to 20 feet.
Go to altitude.
And we're deploying noisemakers, I can already hear them. Which is irrelevant because my torpedoes are active homing, sonar homing. They will not fall for your noisemakers.
Lower the
Deploy VDS transducer.
on our eye.
And he already knows we're looking for it, so active.
Active sonar. Sonar eye.
That thing's still going for the noisemaker, that's crazy. Wouldn't have expected them to work on them. Huh. Learn something new every day.
Hit track. 7,
That's a hit.
5, 0.
P3. Get over here.
Roger, roger. Turn 0, 3, 5.
Salvo 2 on that.
Engage track 7, 0, 5, 0. Salvo fire. Multiple hostile.
Dropping more and more.
Contacts detected.
More and more noisemakers. Shouldn't help them at this point, I don't think.
Weapon away. Roger. Turn.
Drop down to 50 feet. Let's see if we can get them on anomaly. No. Magnetic anomaly, P3C. There we go. They did pick him up when they went overhead. It's definitely there.
Roger, roger. Turn 0, 1. Roger. Go to altitude 3, 0,
Right.
0. Contact faded.
Do another run up.
Track 7, 0, 0, 9.
That's a beautiful plane though. I do like the P3. It's pretty.
Engaging track 7, 0, 5, 0.
That's gonna be a hit, I think. Oh! Are they emergency evacuating? Tiga, get over here.
Turn to course 3, 0, 6. Hell mine.
Come on, it's right there. Pick him up. Aww. So what are you guys doing?
Submerged submarine. Contacts detected. Contact faded. Track 7, 0, 0, 9. Roger. Turn 2, 4, 4.
Give him another 2.
Engaging track 7, 0. Contact faded. Track 7, 0, 0, 9. Multiple.
Why were they on the surface for a second there?
Contacts detected.
And now they're dropping down.
Contact faded. Track 7, 0, 0, 8. Roger. Turn 3, 4.
I'm gonna need you as well.
Multiple hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected. Working on the VDS trend. Roger. Turn 159.
What's the distance actually? 2 cables. Hey, doesn't matter. Get as close to it as you can.
0, 5, 0.
The most accurate reading, but don't get into the blast zone, please. That would be nice. Yeah, he's just getting confused. There's just too much noise and too much active returns here. Because I mean, I guess I guess these things like with the bubbles, they also create something that the ultrasonic, ultrasonic sonar waves bounce off of, if I had to take a guess.
Lower the VDS transducer. Sonar eye. Contact faded. Track 7. Transmit active sonar. Sonar eye.
Can we see our dipping sonar from here? We should be able to. Yeah, there it is. We are very close by. He's gonna take a while to get here. E3 is dropping. Funny that if I click on the Victor, I hear the radio whenever they confirm orders. What was that explosion? Come on, he's right there. Surely you're gonna pick him up. Yes! Good boy. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Cargo Ship Union Hamburg in the area of the Öresund. We are being attacked by an enemy submarine. We are under fire and we have taken damage on the rudder. I repeat, we are being attacked and need immediate support. Requesting immediate, and then the message cut off. Now the Union Hamburg is right here.
Roger. Turn 112. New submerged submarine. Contact detected. Track 700. Turn to course 35. Ahead.
Now I have control over it, and there's a radar echo semi-small right next to it. Okay.
Turn to course 05.
Well, I can't really do anything against anything with my little patrol boats. I can only meat shield them, basically.
Contact faded. Track 7071. Roger.
It's really confusing that my helo is part of the Sea Griffin squadron and the S3 is part of the Griffins squadron. On the list, that just keeps confusing me all the time. Alright, Sea Griffins is helicopter, right? Okay. Right, drop a buoy right there. I'm just gonna assume that that was a submarine.
Turn to course.
Yeah, turn away from the threat, please. And again, that surprised me. I did not remember there being a second stage to this mission. So it's a bit longer than I expected. Ramming speed, hell yeah. I need someone to bang a drum on there. I'm just gonna assume, yeah, I'm gonna assume that that submarine spawned on the surface and then immediately dived. So we're just gonna drop a sonar buoy right there. Actually, let's drop an active sonar buoy right there. We can afford that. It's not a problem that they know that we're hunting them. You hightail it out of there. And you drop down to 50 feet and use your magnetic variation finder thingy. Also, you should be able to see the P3. Yeah, there it is. Nice. What's this? Why is there a building? That's strange. Yeah, procedurally generated buildings on landmass causes bugs every now and then.
On station.
Drop it.
Buoy away.
Boy.
Roger, roger. Turn 195.
There it is. Active returns semi-small. Okay, again,
Roger.
the ship hasn't taken any damage. Might as well. That could be a false report. They could have spotted a Danish submarine or something and freaked out. So we're gonna have to verify.
Turn 056.
Why is there a building? Also, what even is that? Is that just a? It just looks like all the buildings in the game in one place. Yeah. Okay. Funny bug. Like that. Sometimes bugs are good and funny. Sea Griffins, I'm gonna need you with a dipping sonar right here. I'm gonna have to hurry up. What's your ETA?
Roger. Turn.
Why do I not get an ETA on here? Oh well. Couldn't be long then.
On station. Roger.
Right.
Roger.
Why not?
124.
Usually there's an ETA on the last waypoint, isn't there? Yeah. No, not on Helos apparently. Okay. We're just gonna drop another sonar buoy right next to it. Hostile island detected. Yeah, apparently. Wait, where was that? There it is.
Contact faded. Track, we've been hit. Contact faded.
Who's been hit?
Track 70009.
Panther. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
On station.
Okay, then with that we know that that's... Okay, we're picking up the torpedoes now. Which I guess means that that thing is hostile. And not a Danish submarine or something like that. So, P3. 2 torpedoes. Launch.
Track 7071.
Same goes for you. Launch.
Salvo fire.
Tiga. Get ready to pick up some more survivors.
118 Hell 9.
Secret cloaking technology. Actually, there's a whole military base right here.
Contact faded. Track 70. Whip it away. Whip it away. On station. Buoy away.
Oh, it did both. Very nice. Dropped the torpedoes and the sonar buoy. Nice. And now I have no idea what these torpedoes are doing. Why are they turning to the right? What are you guys going for? Honestly, what are you doing?
On station.
Nowhere near the area where you were supposed to search. These are torpedoes.
Roger. Roger. Turn 357.
These are strange sometimes. Well, what are they doing?
7071 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine.
Yeah.
Hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected. Roger. Turn 34.
Why are they going east?
Roger. Turn.
Hey, if you wanna go east, I'm just gonna attack the enemy from the west. Also, you are gonna turn southwest
Contact faded.
to evade those torpedoes.
7073. Multiple hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected.
Oh man.
Lower the VDS transducer. Sonar eye. On station. Transmit active sonar. Sonar eye. Contact faded. Engage track 70.
Only 2 torpedoes left, that's the problem.
Salvo fire.
These 2 have to hit. If they don't, we're out of options here.
Whip it away.
.5 knots. And we have figured out that that's a Norwegian sound coming from there. It's gonna be what the 201 class maybe?
Hit track 70.
Well done. Come on, give me another. That is a 201 class. Oh no, Carbon class. Which is... Ooh. Oh, that was lucky on the last end. Marginal victory, yeah, well, yeah. That was not good, let's call it that. We lost 2 destroyers and a fast patrol boat. Not ideal. Let's do that again, actually. I'm just gonna load that again, and then I'm gonna get myself a new coffee, because I think the distinct lack of coffee was the issue here. And then we're gonna try that again and better. I think the mission starts paused. Yeah, it does. Okay. Right. Right, we know the mission brief. We've got enemy U-boat supply ship and a U-boat in the area, submarine in the area. And also fast patrol boats and planes, which intelligence did not feel it necessary to warn us of them. But they are here. So, let's be careful about those. Yeah, Sea Griffin. Okay, first things first. Let's get them. Let's get the menus on screen for you guys. And then let's go. Let's manage our things. First of all, we're gonna ask every ship for them to identify themselves. They both agree to comply. Trawler, for some reason, blue 4. There we go. No need to VID. Ask to identify, agrees to comply. Identify, 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 identify.
Multiple surface contacts detected.
No, they don't comply.
Track 7.
That one complies, and just like last time, immediately tells us that it's the hostile supply ship. Very nice. So we're gonna dispatch our fast patrol boats. Leave formation. I think that was a good call. And we're gonna send Panther. Panther northwest and Tiger northwest and Panther north. Full speed. That is the German freighter. That is a Dutch freighter. That one refuses to comply. That is a Swedish fishing boat. That is a Swedish fishing boat. That is a Danish fishing boat, and that is a Norwegian fishing boat. Intelligence, that's a you problem. Yeah, it sure is. I am having a wonderful Sunday. I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday as well, all of you guys. Yeah, but apparently my intelligence brief on this one is figure it out, son. We're not gonna tell you anything. Right, so I think are you in MM38 range? You are? Oh, that's lovely. I'm gonna wait for the island to pass, and then we're just gonna fire at that with our patrol boat. We're gonna send our task force here at ahead standard, and also our fast patrol boats are going ahead full. There we go. Time to lean back. Can't sit like that, crouched forward like that. That's not good. Right, Hilo, you're going to VID these two up here. Might wanna not fly into a skyscraper, that would be cool. Yeah, give some Danish people a heart attack, that's fine. I mean, it's pre 9/11, so the people are not that wary about it. If you want to know why this entire campaign is set in 1991, that's because that's the last year that you can pick in the mission creator. I'm sure we're gonna get some more modern stuff. I mean, we're already getting it via mods, but I think we're gonna get it officially as well soon. I did have one of the devs in chat once, and he said like, yeah, obviously we're gonna make more. I didn't want to disclose what or what else, but if I had to put money on it, I'd say the first thing that we're gonna get is a British Navy Falklands War DLC update kind of thing. But I think first of all they're gonna work on the dynamic campaign. That's probably the first thing, and then we're gonna get new units. Is what I would have said if they didn't already release more units already. I really hope that they will bring out the dynamic campaign soon, because that's what keeps me engaged with the game, you know, having like progress over multiple missions. I've got a few games that I have more than 1,000 hours in, but it's not gonna happen with a game that just doesn't have like a career mode, you know. You guys can The mission creator has already decided that we are not overt, so we're just gonna keep our radars on. Once you're made, you're made. There's no possibility to slip off the enemy radar again, unless of course you completely disengage from an area and then re-engage. There is a contact coming in. Identify yourself.
Track 7010.
See, that's strange. We picked this one up.
Air.
We picked this one up really, really early. Still over the mainland of Denmark. But the other ones, we just didn't pick them up. Navigate, altitude 50 feet. Sensors, turn on your surface search radar. Turn on surface search radar. And navigate, altitude 50 feet. And we're gonna stay on that altitude for the rest. And you will do... Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Nice. You will do the exact same thing, altitude 50, and you're gonna stay on altitude 50 all the way up there. There we go. I wonder how he did that in the mission. If he, with the enemy fighters coming in, whether or not they are already in the map from the start, or if it's like a timer trigger, and after a certain amount of time they just spawn. As you could, theoretically, both of them are possible. Now spawning units is a bit more complicated. I really feel for these boys. This is not the weather to be on a fast patrol boat. What's the wind like anyway? 5.4, yeah. Southwesterly, they're going northwesterly. So it's from the port side. Going 28 knots. Yeah, that's really uncomfortable. Right, the island is out of the way. 2 MM38s, salvo fire. Right, Tiger. Engage track 7005, attack with Bulldog, salvo 2, fire.
Bulldog away. Track 7005. Track 7006 is classified neutral merchant.
That's the Norwegian merchant, yep. We're gonna shoot that one as well. But at least we know that that's not going anywhere. We don't have to hurry.
Hit track 7005.
Right, that's the supply ship gone.
Surface contacts detected.
They just spawned in. So the way that this mission works, I see now. Once you sink the supply ship, the mission has a trigger and it spawns in those Norwegian torpedo boats. That is diabolical, sir. So that's why they slip in. That's why they slipped in without us noticing. It's because they weren't there earlier, and they just spawn in within our MM38 range, and with us being in their range as well. I'm sure.
7011.
That is diabolical. German trawler.
007 is classified. Neutral merchant. Contact faded. Track 70. Contact faded. Track 7011.
Yeah, and you can see like on the water everything just takes forever. At the beginning of the mission I've ordered my patrol boats to speed ahead. Sending my... I can go down to 2/3 I suppose. Giving my destroyers the ahead standard command and my fast patrol boats the ahead full command, and they haven't made much leeway. And of course they do not respond. They do not want to self-identify. I see. Yeah, so you have to get a unit within the range of that trawler to identify it as the hostile resupply ship. But that was it, so we didn't do anything wrong here. And now they're launching. Okay. Right, same as before, flank speed. Bring our launchers to bear here. Just outside of SM1 range. Please be so kind as to shoot those down.
On station.
Target too far. Are you sure?
Ceasefire, track. Engaging track 70. Vampire. Bearing. Roger.
I'm gonna send you against them. Just as a reporting unit, I guess.
Vampire, bearing.
Maybe not at 50 feet though.
Altitude 300. Birds away, track 7.
Yeah, we just... Man, this is... Oof. We just spot them at 4 miles. Not much you can do at that point.
Birds away, track 7. Turn to course 3, 2, 5. Hell 9. Birds away, track 7, 0.
Got one, okay.
Engage track.
I think
0, 2, 7. Engage track.
having
0, 2,
the fast patrol boats ahead is actually helping, because they are picking them up and they're serving as a TRU for my destroyers to just fire down on the incoming missiles. And also they're engaging the missiles with their Auto Melara. Oh, that might actually work this time. That would be amazing.
7, 0, 2, 9. Engaging track 7, 0, 2, 9. Birds away, track
Yeah, they got them.
0,
Nice.
2. Now vampire. Bearing.
More coming in though. Yeah, you just steam ahead. Very nice. Oh, did I accidentally shoot one of them? Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Contact faded. Track 7, 0. Contact faded. Track 7, 0. Turn to course 0, 5.
That would be cool if we could save our destroyers this time. I mean, the weather is absolutely not in our favor for this. Let's just hope they don't actually target my FPB. Because they've got basically no countermeasures. They don't even have chaff.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected. Birds away. Track 7, 0, 4, 4. Multiple air. Roger. Turn. Contact faded. Track 7, 0.
And also the P3 is picking the missiles up as well. Hopefully that's enough.
Track 7, 0.
Because I imagine once we lose radar contact,
Contact faded. Vampire.
they're gonna struggle. But
Track 7, 0.
seems to work so far. That one misses. Yeah. That one could hit. Didn't. That one could also... No, that's a miss. That's a miss.
Multiple hostile air contacts detected. Weapon air. Bad track. Take.
Nope, they got it. Okay. More coming.
Engaging track 7. Engaging track 7, 0. Engaging track 7, 0. Engaging track.
So each destroyer always fires one missile on each.
7,
That way we do one redundancy.
9.
Miss.
Birds away. Track
Hit.
7, 0, 5, 0. Vampire.
That's a miss.
Bearing.
That's gonna hit. Already very close.
7, 0. Engage track 7, 0. Birds away. Track vampire.
Got it. Nice.
Vampire. Bearing.
Come on, another.
Engaging track 7, 0.
You already
4,
sent one.
6.
God, if I had VLS right now.
Bird vampire.
Hit.
Vampire,
Nice.
vampire, bearing.
They're sending more and more.
3, 4, 2. Contact faded. Track 7, 0, 5, 3. Vampire. Bearing. Contact faded. Track 7, 0, 5, 5.
Ooh. 17 SM1s left, 15 SM1s left on the Lydians. Okay.
Contact faded. Track 7. Contact faded.
I think they're now firing on the Murders.
5, 6. Buoy away. New air. Contact detect. Engage track 7, 0.
Target too far. Doesn't want to do it.
Ceasefire, track.
There it is. P3 has picked it up.
Weapon error. No track assigned. Engage track 70. Birds away, track. Track 7059.
Or they're firing at my torpedo boat.
Buoy away.
Please don't shoot at my TRUs.
Contact faded. Track 70. Contact faded. Track 706. Birds away, track.
Got it.
Engage
Another
track
one.
7060. Buoy away.
Oh, come on. Please don't. Hit. Very nice.
Contact faded. Track 7061. Roger. Turn 308. Turn to course 348. Hell my.
Alright, we're gonna span a line. No. Once again, me struggling with the map tools. We need a line from that to that.
Air. Contact detected.
And we're gonna send you
Turn to
between
course
those two craters.
045.
And
Hell
then
my.
northwest, and then you're gonna fire at those bloody torpedo boats. Or missile attack boats, I guess. Not really torpedo boats. Are they out of ammunition? I hope they are. Right, Mulders, slow down.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Lutyens,
Turn to course 3.
return to base course.
4.
Ahead 2/3.
Maneuvering
We've
eye.
still got a sub to find here. And we are gonna drop an active sonar buoy in the channel here.
Contact faded. Buoy away. On station. Buoy away.
Right, seeking. Drop the buoy. Okay, get over there. Give me a bit of VID on those boats there. Did not pick up anything, of course.
Buoy away.
And Lutyens, no Mulders, you can also turn north.
Buoy away.
Ahead 2/3.
Maneuvering eye.
Once we've passed this Danish ship. I don't want my MM-38 to crash into that one.
Buoy away. Roger. Turn. Roger. Turn. Roger. Turn 305. Roger. Turn 3. On station. Buoy away.
Yeah, we figured them both out. Very nice. Turn away before you get fired on.
Hostile warship.
You already gonna get fired on?
Roger.
Time to deploy some spicy footwork.
Turn 148. New air. Contact detected. Roger. Turn 222. Contact faded. Track 7. On contact faded. Track. Roger. Go to altitude 200.
Right, they have 6 missiles each, I think. Did we shoot down 12 missiles? I can't remember. I did not count them. Should be fine to engage them. Island's not in the way. Let's try it. That's not Tiger, that's Panther. When I served on the 123 class frigate, 2012 to 14, we still had MM38 on the back. Also only 4, so our anti-ship capabilities were just as large as the ones on the fast patrol boats. But obviously we had better sensors than them. But we actually fired them into Biscay. Because it was easier to fire them than to dispose of them naturally, so you just fire them into the bay, do some practice, and then just leave them on the seafloor as UPSO, because the sea's nice and deep there, no one's ever gonna care. And they go out right behind the bridge, so firing MM38 is awesome. There we go, 1 hit, 2 hits. First one's down, and the other ones have switched target, and they're all going for the first one. Ah, I expected that, actually. Right. Mr. Oh! Noise. We've got him. Active sonar buoy, drop it right there. Sea Griffin, get over here. E3, get over here as well. Fast patrol boat, span a line between you and the target.
Turn to course 356. Turn to course 337. Hell line. On station.
Because I still need you to engage that. And Mrs. Murders, you might as well start firing with your 127mm gun on, let me identify target correctly, yes, on that merchant there.
7006. Salvo fire.
Don't want to waste a missile on that.
Turn to course
Also,
297.
inbound.
Hell line. Turn to course 286. Hell line.
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire, track.
Do not respond. They do not respond. Okay. Actually, not okay. Hard to stop it.
Track 7065 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine.
Coming straight for us. Information of 2 not responding on IFF or on direct radio contact. I would have to assume that those are hostile. The game is not that good with this identify yourself mechanic. They often even neutral targets just don't respond for whatever reason.
Engage track 70. Engage track 70.
Well, let's take them on.
4. Salvo fire. On station.
Target is not in firing arcs, is it really? Oh, there we go.
Track
1 away.
7048.
2 away. Come on. Yeah, there we go. First one straight up missed. Second one is falling for some form of countermeasure.
7064. Engaging track 7048.
Where are you going?
Birds away, track.
One splashed. Yeah, KO 45. That's the ones that we had earlier as well.
Turn to course. 0. Weapon error. No track assigned.
Then in that case, Lutyens, maybe you have more success if you're firing directly at them.
Track
Meldus just doesn't want to hit.
Course 3-5. Bandit.
Yeah.
Contact faded. Track 7011.
That one got mismatched.
Kill track.
There we go.
704. Turn to course.
Okay. Go down to 2/3. Lydians, you already are on 2/3. Yeah, okay. Another threat vanquished. That means we only have the submarine left.
Engaging track 7065.
Griffins. Drop a single torpedo.
7065. Engage track
And the P3 will also drop a single torpedo, and then that's a double shot.
transducer.
We also always like to double engage, just to be sure. Seriously? Firing torpedoes against the island? Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. An active sonar. He's gonna figure out that he's being hunted any second now anyway. Because he's gonna hear the ping of those actively searching torpedoes. Yeah, it's dropping nosemakers. Right, Meldus, you may re-engage. Track 7006 with guns.
Engage track 7006. Salvo fire. Hit track 7065. Hit track 7006.
Which one is the lead? Lydian's the lead. Why are you going east? Did I misclick that? Probably.
Whip it away.
E3 is also dropping. Nice. Right, Griffin. Drop another. In shallow depth.
Contact faded. Track 7.
And we figured out that that's a Victor 1. Okay, nice.
Contact faded. Track 7. Contact faded. Track 7073.
Victor 1? In 1991. Okay.
Whip it away.
Our torpedo just crashed into the seabed, I think.
Hit track 7006.
Send another one. Shallow.
Engaging track 7065.
3,500 tons of cargo, or GRT. That's that one gone. Yep, well done. Meldus. Set course northwest. Ahead 2/3. Nice, already on that. Excellent.
Turn to course 347. Hell my.
Right, we can delete that line.
70. Contact faded. Track
Span a new one. From you to that one.
Track 7.
Could be able to spot that thing soon again. Oh, it's just beached itself. Nice. Yeah, I think that map needs a bit. That mission needs a bit of work. Victor was hit, I think. Yeah, it was. We've got 2 torpedoes left. E3 has 7 torpedoes left, currently engaging. Okay, nice. Where are you actually, anyway? All the way down here in the south, okay. Doing a long run up. Wake homing torpedoes. Going east. Are you trying to fire on my Lutyens? That's not very nice of you. Naughty, naughty.
Whip it away.
Nice. Let's hope it finds its target. Victor 1 destroyed. Nice. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Cargo Ship Union Hamburg. Yeah, we had that before. This one's being attacked by a submarine. And this time we've got the Mulders in the area, still alive. And this time we're going to be a lot less careful and just start firing on the radar contact right there. And the radar contact's faded. Okay. Ceasefire. Right, I'm gonna need my anti-air, anti-submarine planes and helos right over here. And then we're gonna have a little ban. What did I get 2? No, just 1. Okay. D Griffins is the helo, yes.
Recover the BDS transducer. Sonar eye. Roger. Turn 111.
It's... I don't like when missions spawn stuff in. Like, when we started our mission here, we should have been able to pick that submarine up when it was... if it had already been there. And just spawning stuff in, I think that's not good sportsmanship from the mission creator.
Roger. Go to altitude 50.
I'm gonna try to pick it with the magnetic variation finder.
Turn to course 2. Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
And P3 is gonna drop an active sonar buoy on its bulkhead. While Mulders rushes in to engage. Now that is a moment where we go flank speed. Because we're using it to actively engage. We are already in ASRock range, that is awesome. Gonna use some ASRock over here. Which is a capability that the German Navy no longer has. Which is quite the shame. Because the Ministry of Procurement is under the impression that our sailors Should just go up to the submarine and hit it with torpedoes and not stay out of its range and fire ASRock at it. Quite sad, actually. How they play with human lives because of financial restrictions. Yeah, we know what that radar contact is. That is a hostile attack craft. We're gonna engage with our guns. And you're gonna drop some DFARs over here above the layer.
Roger that.
And you might as well delete that waypoint and go straight for it. Union Hamburg has made their course southwest. Just to throw off any torpedoes, we're going to turn further to the south.
How am I?
While Mulder brings her launcher to bear.
0, how am I?
And also goes down to 1/3. Hopefully being able to immediately spot away a torpedo. Damn it. Yeah, fuck it.
We've been hit. Ahead 1/3. Turn to course. 114. How am I?
Can you get one out? Probably not.
Whipping here. Bad track. Type. Engaging track 7077.
Nah,
Salvo
bad
fire.
angle. And she lost engine, so she's not going to be able to fix that. Also, that is a hostile, which we are going to engage with 2 torpedoes.
Engaging track 7077. Salvo fire. Roger.
And you're also going to engage that with 2 torpedoes.
Engaging track 7077. Salvo fire. Whipping away.
Oh, the building conglomerate is back.
Track 70.
It's funny. So it's not like a loading error, it just happens every time.
08.
Yeah, she's going down. Well, in this timeline, she's not gonna become a museum ship in Wilhelmshaven.
081.
Maybe the Lutyens will. Or maybe we'll refloat her, who knows. It is nice and shallow here, after all. And the torpedoes just crashed into the surface again.
Control. Abandoning ship. Roger. Turn.
Set them to shallow, 2 torpedoes, launch.
Track 7077. Salvo fire. Ahead flank. Maneuvering
Are
eye.
we in ASRock range? Probably not, no. That's the other thing, like ASRock is a very, very cool piece of technology. But the ranges that we had back then... 6 miles? Might as well just fire a normal torpedo then. I imagine with today's technology you could make very, very long-range ASRock missiles. They probably exist, and I'm gonna have to look at the museum for the Ali Berg class. I think the Ali Berg has VLS ASRock, which is chef's kiss. We need that. Yeah, they're sending a torpedo after my Union Hamburg.
Course. 1.
Try to shake it.
How am I?
You're not that maneuverable, but maybe you can, who knows?
Contact faded. Track 7082. Roger. Turn.
And you're just gonna keep dropping sonar buoys just so that we don't lose contact with them.
On station. Multiple hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected. Buoy away. Contact faded. Track Whip it away.
The torpedoes just keep crashing into the seafloor. Why?
Lower the VDS transducer. Sonar eye.
Not a fan. Although that's not the mission's fault. That's a game mechanic. Or maybe they actually did. I don't know.
Contact faded. Track 7008.
There's my dipping sonar.
Contact faded. Track 7. Hit track.
Hit track. Very nice. Another one coming in. Hit. There we go. Bobbin class. Let's look at that. Unit reference. The Type 207 Carbon class. They're okay. Customized development of the Type 205. That's the one I meant earlier. 205, not 201. Used by the Danish and West German navies. Yeah. So the Germans had the 205 and the Danish as well, and the Norwegians had the Carbon, which is essentially a Type 201, 205, but with their customized, yeah, with the what their nation decided they needed, like with their custom request. Also, that is awesome. I'm gonna use that as the thumbnail for today's VOD. That's for sure. Very nice. Okay, so and another hit. Yeah, there we go. That thing is gone.
Contact faded. Track
Still lost the Mulders. I'm not super happy about it, and yeah, we still got a neutrals penalty because the game does not recognize neutrals as valued targets when even though the mission did, but so that score can be ignored. Again, like I guess I have to say that this mission is probably my least favorite one out of the 5, just because of enemies being spawned in areas where you've already been. I don't even know if the first submarine that we sank, if that was already in, or if that spawns once you sink the supply ship. I have no idea. Not a fan of ships spawning in after the mission starts. That's just my preference, though. If you think that that's a good way to, or at least, I'm not a fan of spawning ships in after the mission starts if they are already in your radar and weapons range. I don't like that. And if you want to simulate the patrol boats suddenly popping out of the fjords or something, then do it. Just have them suddenly pop out of the fjords. You just need to time it that way. Because if I had I could have theoretically, at the start of the mission, I could just pop my helo on that location and drop the dipping sonar, and I would find that submarine, but it's not there. So I think that's unfair. I think you can do that if you, yeah, like I said, if you have enemy fighters spawn in outside of your radar range, I think that's fine. Yeah. But, you know, if I have the means to detect something, I should be able to detect it. If it's not there, that's just unfair towards the player, I think. Let me know what you think about that opinion. I think that's probably, like, that's one of those opinions where I think everybody's just gonna agree with me. But if you have a different view, then please let me know. I'd like to know. I'd like to know your argument on that. Alright. Still, fun mission. Had fun with it. But, again, if I had to rank them, I would say this one is not the worst one. The least good one. And then the last one, Baltic Shield. We've already done that. I'm gonna do that next time. Again. Probably my favorite one out of the bunch. Has a few reasons. One reason is all of these missions, the Baltic, the Turning Point North Sea missions, All of them work completely vanilla. You don't need any other mods for it. They just use assets that are already in the game, except for mission 5 out of 5. And then mission 5 out of 5 requires a Soviet land-based like missile artillery launcher. It requires the expanded German Navy mod. It requires the F-123 class mod, the Eurofighter Typhoon, the NH-90 NATO frigate helicopter, the Sea Lynx, anchor chain, sea lifter. It requires a lot of mods, and it lets you take control of a surface action group consisting of 2 F-123 class frigates, which in 1991 I think we already had. Let me just Google that. I think they were built in the late 80s. No, they weren't. They were built 1994. Built 1992 to 1996, and they have been in commission since 1994 to present day. So that is inaccurate. No! Okay, what's the date? 26th of August 1994. Okay, redeemed. Everything's fine. 4:01 AM, Jesus. After the failed Norway landing. Oh no. Russian and Norwegian forces hold most of Scandinavia. No! A clear front runs across North and Baltic seas. Russian cruise missile strikes have hit northeastern Germany. Mainly military sites. Oh, okay. It's going down. Right, okay. Not today though. I do have to wonder, are they made by the same dude? Because it's so out of character. I can favorite that, yeah, for sure. LaTeX, and on the other missions, LaTeX. Yeah, okay, so no one, it's not like someone else picked up the torch and keep going. Because it was originally 1 out of 4, oh yeah, he changed all of the names, yeah, okay. So originally it was a 4 mission pack, and he just recently added number 5 after the F-123 class mod came out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna look at next time. I hope you guys had fun. I hope to see you guys again. And with that, I'm gonna, you know the drill, guys. You know the drill. You can like and subscribe and all that stuff. That would be much appreciated. And also, I am going to end the stream at this point, and we're gonna, on the Twitch side of things, I'm gonna send you somewhere nice. You know how the drill goes. Right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon, eh? Bye.